All right, welcome back. Time 8:47. Even though it is summertime, hey, it's time to talk about some college football. Let's talk about the Albany State Rams. What are some of the questions in the program coming into a new season?
Well, the best part about right now is you got the media days, and you also have the SIC football luncheon kickoff. It's a long title for that, but it's basically a media day for the SIC football team. So we got an opportunity to catch up with head coach Mike White in Albany State and see what their issues were and if they solved any of those issues when I talked to him in the past. And he seemed a lot more confident. They were picked second in the East to finish behind Morehouse College, which is not normal for Albany State. Usually they're expected to be winning it or that #1 spot. But I think he might like the spotlight being off of Albany State for once. They're not bringing back as many starters as they have in the past, and the key starter that they don't have is a quarterback.
Right.
And so when I talked to him a few months ago, he didn't really want to say anything on the record about how concerned he was with the quarterback position. But after having Stanley Jennings and having quarterbacks in the past that have just come in and known the system and known the offense, this year they're working with a lot of unknowns. He's got a transfer quarterback named Keenan Grissett coming in, but I think that he wanted someone to push that guy, push him a little bit more to see really what his talent was. And I didn't get any names from him. I worked on him about 30 minutes, but he would not give me any other names for quarterbacks. But I know he's got other quarterbacks coming in to spice up that competition, and he seemed a lot more confident at that spot. As for the skill players, they're going to be solid there. They have a lot of returners on that side. So I think with the pressure off of this team, they have a great opportunity to really jump out quickly. They have Miles College to open up the SIC schedule in week 4. And I think that they have a good shot just as anyone, to be back in that SIC title game in November.
Okay. It should be an exciting season, and of course, always exciting. Let's talk about SEC Media Days going on right now. Of course, you can watch that throughout the daytime hours as it unfolds. Lots of questions going on there. Who do you see in the SEC East and West?
Well, my picks right now, I didn't want to let them out just at this moment. But
you don't have to then.
I'm going to have to get back to you on that one. Because I would like to lean and say I'm leaning towards Georgia, and I'm leaning towards Alabama this year just because of the talent they have on the field. But I don't want to make – these aren't for sure. So this is not a quoted moment or anything like that.
I think there's some questions at Alabama, at least a little bit anyways, maybe on the offensive side of the ball, losing a running back.
They're going to have a steady stable of running backs coming on in. I wouldn't be concerned with the running back position. If A.J. McCarron can continue to improve and just guide that offense, he's not a world beater, and he hasn't been. And so Bama fans don't need to I don't like it when Bama fans pump up McCarron as much as they do because he's still got a lot of room to go. But he
performance talks, folks.
It's true. It's true. But, I mean, he's led him to a national champion. He's gotten one national title. So, clearly, I would go with
even if they didn't win
Bama.
their division.
That's right. They did not win their division, Chris.
I know. How many times do we have to underline that with exclamation points?
It'll all be solved in 2014.
Exactly.
It's okay.
We hope
just
to do
finish
that.
in
All right.
2 years.
And now we're going to throw it on over to Kelly. Kelly.